Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout, a series where I whore myself out for cheap views, running a suggested loadout from the comments and hopefully not making too much of an ass of myself in the progress. Now today I am taking actually, I'm not running a suggested loadout today, no. Today I thought I'd mix it up a bit and try to have a bit of stupid fun with this episode. Actually, this kit was used before by a fellow YouTuber name of Crushed Mini Egg, and as soon as I saw the loadout, it just made me giggle. And seeing the amount of fun he had with it just made me want to try it more for myself. See what I come up with, you know. Now, before I get on with it, I just want to say, Crushed Mini Egg has an awesome channel and you should definitely go check it out. I'll link it below. Okay, now we get down to business. As you can see, this kit includes something no one is indifferent to. A SAS 12, lovingly referred to as the "you suck at shooting 12-year-old. A spray and pray gun, a gun you don't have to know how to use to kill someone with. And everyone will hate you for it. In fact, while playing this setup, I got asked about the kit I was using on at least 4 separate occasions. And when I answered, I was recording this for a YouTube episode, one guy took my tags and said, "Hi YouTube." It was, it was hilarious. And my sidearm is a personal favorite. Never leave home without it, the Tech 45. Although a fully automatic sidearm like the G18 would probably have served me better, but what can I say? I'm a sucker for the classics. With a bone-crushing max damage of 34, this is a very cool toy. Actually, you know what? I have a problem with this. The 44 Magnum does nearly twice the damage of the 45, which to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, granted, the revolver should do more damage than a semi-automatic simply because none of its blowback energy is, wasted on pushing back the slide. But twice the damage just seems a little excessive, doesn't it? Which, to balance it, I guess is why the rate of fire is half that of the 1911. Damn balancing. Well, whatever. Now, obviously, you can see the Iron V-scope, which obviously has no place on this weapon, given the range and the kick. And just to add insult to injury, or hopefully death, there's just one more thing to top it off. There's only one thing in this world that people hate more than the USAS 12. Only one thing pisses them off completely, and that of course is frag rounds. Oh boy, we have a complete asshole kit with us today, don't we? Well, thank the big dice developer in the sky, they don't give you much ammo with this gun to start with. Unless you're running support, of course, in which case you're set for life, however long that may be. Which actually reminds me of an anecdote. One guy asks another, "So how goes it?" And he says, "Well, I got good news and bad news. Which do you want first?" And the guy cautiously says, "Well, I guess the bad news." "Okay, well, all we got is shit." "Geez," as the second man replies, "what the hell is the good news then?" "Well, we got lots of it." I'll just let that one sink in while I go on to describe just what the hell it is I'm doing here. Now, the USAS 12 as opposed to, let's say, the Saiga is fully automatic, meaning you can hold the trigger down to shoot. This actually comes into play with low frag round damage, but more on that in a second. Now, the extended mag is a must on this gun. It's as the 10 rounds versus the 6 in the standard mag is, you know, a whole lot better than obviously 6 rounds. And you start off with only 28 rounds in your pocket. Now, personally, I thought seriously hard about popping some tags, but the circumstances, you know, well, alright. Every shotgun ammo in Battlefield 3 has its own stats, so here we go. The frag round fires at 150 meters a second with a rate of fire of 200. Now the max damage of the frag round is nerfed to 20 at 8 meters and 5 at 40 meters, pretty much negating the need for this type of ammo altogether. By the way, the first shot multiplier kick of the frag round on the SAS 12 is 2 times the regular kick, unlike all the other shotguns firing the same frag round. Now, the reload time is 2.5 seconds for the short reload with one in the chamber, and 3.45 seconds for the long reload. And while the long reload is second only after the Saiga, which is longer by only 1/100ths of a second, there isn't really a baseline for shotgun reload time, as each shotgun reload time varies widely. You know, they all have different ammo feeding types. You got pump, box mag, and drum, and whatever the hell the 320 is. And while, as I said, while the frag rounds are pretty useless at killing, there is one small role that they are good for, and that is indirect fire. Scraping people out, making them displaced from behind cover. As frag rounds have splash damage, albeit with a very sharp drop-off, they will hurt if hit within 2 meters of the target. Now, this came into play a couple of times where I got a kill or an assist on a target that I couldn't have hit otherwise. Like a couple of times in close quarters, we had a camper sitting on the opposite tower across the way, spamming the AEK through the windows. Well, once I got a bead on him, I fired a few shots at the furniture behind him, making him very dead moderately quick. Now, this brings me to my next point. Since this is a projectile type ammo and not, let's say, buckshot, it doesn't have a conical spread on it, so it will only hit where you're aiming. So you got to understand, the frag rounds explode only if they hit something. So if you miss, you're just gonna get left at, you know. So if you're not sure you're gonna hit the target directly, aim at the floor around him. You know, the frag rounds will explode just as well and hurt him. Although maybe a little bit less because, you know, they will probably hurt his arms and legs and give you the 0.9 damage multiplier, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Now the frag rounds will hurt him, but with the splash radius, they can also hurt you. So, you know, don't shoot point blank at anything, or the only thing that's gonna explode is your own balls. Now, another thing that this ammo type has going for it, believe it or not, is the slow bullet speed of only 150 meters a second, which incidentally is how fast the balanced bolt of the crossbow flies. Now, Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're firing at a distant target, the round will fly so slow that there is such a delay between fire and hit that it gives you time to duck behind cover before the round hits and alerts the target to your location. This is especially fun, as Crushed Maniac already mentioned, the explosions. Whenever someone literally takes off and goes flying after you hit them with the frag rounds, hilarity ensues. This is especially fun in close quarters, as the bodies have nowhere to go. They fly up and hit the ceiling. Denied. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stupidness. Please rate, share this video, and check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.